Okay, this is OCR level 2 in sport, learning objective 3, hosting major events. So this is video 2. Now we're looking at the advantages of hosting a major event, and that could be a one-off, reoccurring, a regular event. So we put into 3 categories earlier, but now we're looking at the sole of the advantages of doing it. So the sporting advantages are increased participation in that particular sport. So that increases levels of fitness, makes the nation or that particular area healthier, which means sort of NHS and care will go down. Massive gain of new facilities, particularly if it's an Olympic event. Increased media on the sport will make it more fashionable. It's going to attract new sponsorships because, again, it's about the media coverage, how many eyes are looking at it. So attract new sponsors, and you will sustain sporting success at the elite level because you'll be on display and you'll be hosting that, so you're going to have more investment in it. Social benefits or advantages improve the status of the country, so people regard that country as a very wealthy or good country with good infrastructure, good links. Morale, so the general feeling of the public will be good, so it'll boost their well-being. Improve transport infrastructure, cheaper and more housing nearby, and then the facilities can be used by the local communities after, so once they've left them, and then they'll get to understand other people's cultures. The economical benefits, jobs are created, probably the main reason, or one of the main advantages. It will bring more money through tourism to the country, so higher tourism, more people go in, they spread the word that actually it's a really good country, really good infrastructure, getting around was easy, it was simple to follow, so that word will spread. New sporting facilities, so if they've built anything new, will be left behind, and then commercial investment by bigger brands. Disadvantages, they're looking at when someone's left the Olympics, or after the Olympics particularly, is this bit here. Leaving paying a lot of money, extortionate amount of money for new facilities, and then afterwards them not being used. Same as infrastructure as well. Building new rail networks and then just leaving them to die off and not being used afterwards. So that's a huge disadvantage, which links to a waste of infrastructure. Again, if those roads have been cost millions of pounds to build and they're not being used, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of a good infrastructure. Can cost them a lot of money, a heck of a lot of money. We're talking £9 billion, £12 billion, and then that's got to be paid for through either tax money or money generated from sponsors, so it's a huge expense, and that could be a massive disadvantage. This can happen quite frequently. After a major event, the tourism plummets because a lot of people had gone to there for the event, and then afterwards people don't want to go back there for another 10, 15 years because they've been there, so tourism can drop, which means the community won't thrive as much. The financial benefits don't last. So yes, at the time tourism's high, a lot of money going in, ticket prices are high, and then afterwards a huge drop in the financial benefits. This is a really big one here. So a lot of jobs are lost. You think all the catering staff, chefs, just for the day of the event, train drivers, bus drivers, hotels, stadium, all those jobs that you probably don't realise are there are then lost afterwards because the major events are finished. And again, the tourism has dropped off. Can leave the city in a lot of debt. House prices can rise and push out locals. You look at somewhere like Wimbledon, very expensive, very prestigious event. So locals who might have lived there 10, 15 years ago, all of a sudden their house prices have gone so high up they can't move house, or people who want to move in the area can't because the house prices are so high. And last of all, if the event is badly run, it'll tarnish it with a bad reputation. So Rio had an issue. Rio Olympics had an issue that they're pumping all their money into the Olympics, and there's people living in slums, in a lot of homeless people, a lot of petty crime, and people saw that when they went out there, and then came back to the tourism then dropped. Or if the event is run badly, it could tarnish the reputation.